somewhere. Whatever, I think it's all good. Sweet, I'm gonna take a break from the editing because I think this is good. It's looking pretty good. Let me just see if I have Legends of the Arena over here. Oh shit. Yeah, I think it is there. Oh, fuck. Where's the other side of the text? Let me do a search for it. Because I could put Legends of the Arena back there on the wall so it shows up. Dude, let me do it. I have to. I have to now. This happens to me all the time where like I get an idea and I'm like, oh god, I've got to do it. Just look at the name. If you want to see what song is on, check out the name at the top of the stream. That's funny. Dark Phoenix Art says that he's doing speed art, but he lost concentration because he blames me for watching the stream. That's awesome. Dude, concentration is hard to come by. Alright, you can't buy that shit. I mean, I am like the most hyperactive person. My concentration is basically goes to thin air, but I just let it happen. I just let my concentration go. It's like a butterfly. I let it go and I say, fly, concentration. Go where you want. Do what you want. Edit whatever videos you like. Alright, check this out. I think I found it. Oh god, I'm nervous. Is this gonna be it? Oh, this is from the intro. Here's the 3D intro, looks like. Oh yeah, there's the Chaos Bolt. That's the reflect. But I want to see if the legend's up on the wall. Damn it, it's not up there. Where is it? Bitch tits. P is up there though. I could bring the P in. P logo static. Let me see if that's in there. Yeah, it is. Oh cool, that one's there too. Badass.
I have returned.
Who is it? What's Morlock? Have you thought about my idea to do what should we do with the drunken sailor? Okay, that's not the complete one. Let's find this one out. I made a really cool thing with the Legends of the Arena text, and that's what I'm looking for. So hang in there, let's find that bitch. Here it is, text on wall. Ooh, it's gonna be the one. Alright, Dark Phoenix Art. See you later, dude. And good luck with your work. Can't wait to see it. Frozen Joy says, I'm just wondering, how did you get into all this editing? Did you finish some school or learned all about by yourself and by working? Any tip for beginners? Yeah, I can answer those questions, man. Thanks for asking. Basically, the answer is I have not had any school for this. I figured it all out on myself by watching tutorials. And that's why I make tutorials, because I've been inspired by all of the tutorials. I've learned everything that I wanted to know by looking up information on the internet. So when I find something out that somebody hasn't done before, or I do something in a new way, I make a tutorial about it and I put it up so I can teach you guys, because that's how I learned. And that's the best way to learn, I think. If you're self-taught and self-motivated, that's the way to do it. I found it. And so I haven't had any school for it. And my tip for new YouTubers or people that are trying to get into editing is simply this. Just start editing. Just do it. And get started. Watch my tutorials. Watch other people's tutorials. If you get stuck, look it up. Or come into my chat and ask questions. There's lots of artists here that do Cinema 4D. I'm not the only one. I don't even think I'm by nowhere near the best at this kind of stuff. I'm a beginner at Cinema 4D. And there's other people in this chat that are more experienced and they've been artists for longer than I have. So check with us. Come back and see, get some input, get some inspiration. That's what I like to do here. You guys inspire me. Maybe I can give some back. Shit, I don't know. Tumlock is back. Yes! What's up, Tumlock? Alright, I found that text. I put it in. Oh yeah. It's in. I want to put my symbol in here somewhere. Where should that go? I'll just leave it right there. Now the thing about that text is that I'm a little bit worried about. Let me do a little pre-render because the text is supposed to have some special lighting. And I don't know if that lighting came through. Let's check on that. Wall lights. See, it needs wall lights. Let me get these wall lights in here. I don't want to fuck up any of this. Oh, they're up there. They're already there. But they're... That's kind of weird. Really though? Oh. Never mind. Deleting those. There's a light right there. That's what I want. Which one is that? Is that one? Okay, okay.
Yay for self-teaching.
Hooray! You heard it here. Hooray for self-teaching.
Because most people who self-teach well, when it comes to things like modeling and programming, are really passionate about it, which will make them better at it than random people just going for a degree.
Sure. I agree with that. And if I can add to it, I think it's important. If you're self-motivated, if you're doing what you love doing, then you're going to be motivated to put into energy to learn yourself. Because even if you go to school for something, no matter what you study, nobody learns it for you. You have to learn it. The teacher can give you the tools and the information and stuff, but you have to be the one that opens your ears to take it seriously, right? So, a teacher, it's not like the Matrix where you download Kung Fu, where you just lay there and somebody plugs a wire into your brain and you just fucking download the information. It doesn't work that way. You have to actually open your ears and listen and try it and practice. So if you learn it yourself, that means that, it's an active kind of learning. It's not just passive. You go and you do it yourself. So try it.
I taught myself how to program when I was, I think, 10 or 11 years old, and still at it. So, yeah.
Croatian says, hard work, motherfuckers. Well said. I think anything you work hard at, you're going to get good at it.
Yeah, especially for something like programming. If you don't get the logic in the first place, then, well, you can learn how to program. You can get yourself to understand the logic. It just takes a while. You just have to work hard. So it's actually very true.
I've got some hard work in my pants. I can't tell if that was appropriate or not. Pretty sure it was okay. Okay for the stream. FireChamp has some good insight. The education system is a little bit flaky in that it's extracting a lot of money. It's true. I mean, shit, if you don't have a degree, it's yeah, I know. It's like you can get a degree and not get an education, if that makes sense. You got to pay for that degree, or you can learn a bunch of stuff and then you can't get a job without the degree. It's a really weird system. Or here's a bad part. This is happening to me right now. Maybe it's just temporary. I hope it's just temporary, but I got my degree and I can't find a job because just because you have a degree doesn't mean there's going to be a job for you. There has to first be a job, and then when the job opens up, they look at all the people with the degrees. And for me, I have a really good degree, but the job market is bad. So I can't find a degree. I went to school for a long time hoping that I would have like some kind of job security, or like hoping that I would have a guaranteed career. That's not the case. A lot of people what's happened to me has happened to a lot of people. I didn't think it would happen to me. I was like, oh, those are other people. They can't find a job because they suck. And I applied. I wrote about 30 cover letters. I feel like I could have written a fucking book by now. And I applied to all these jobs and didn't get a call back from any jobs. So that kind of sucks. You got to start early.
This is why I'm kind of glad that I'm in the game industry, because degrees don't really matter here.
That's cool.
In the game industry, it's all about experience and portfolio. If you're an artist, you just need a good portfolio. They don't care if you've been to like art school or something. If you can draw, you can draw. Same with programmers. It's if you can do it, and if you have a decent portfolio with you and some experience, that's all you need. Compared to some other industries and other jobs where you actually need the degree.
So I have a question for the artist, because I didn't go to art school. I was self-taught. One thing that I didn't really learn too much was, how to build a portfolio, an art portfolio. Something I haven't done, but I would like to do, so that when I apply to, designer jobs, like when I applied to Blizzard or Origin or Riot, I want to have a nice art portfolio. Now I have like a lot of different stuff that I could add to my portfolio. So basically I think the answer is I probably answer myself.